if it isn't the little hero here to slay the big bad guy. Or bad girl, I suppose. Are you sure you want to raise your sword at me like that, hero? I'd encourage you to take a look around. You're the last one here of your party. Even if you are the fabled hero of legend. How's it go again? Summoned from an alternate world, bringing power, the likes of which have never been seen before in this land, all to slay the tyrant who tries to rule it. I hate to break it to you, hero, but the cautionary tales that speak of my name also speak of power that has never been seen before. It's a half-baked prophecy at best, whipped up by people desperate for hope, but too weak to provide that hope themselves. I wouldn't be surprised if it was made up by the people who summoned you, desperate to get rid of me after I razed half their kingdom. And perhaps I can raise the other half of it into the sky, flip it upside down, and watch as it rains men, women, and children alike. It would certainly be a satisfying sight to see, for the beginning of my rule. I'm the bad guy. I'm the barbarian who has no sense of human emotions, the one who only wishes to see the world burn. You really expect me to care when you point out how inhumane my actions are? Again, I encourage you to look around you. I had some real fun with your party members. Look, this one's lost their eyes. This one, well, there's only a hand left. You'll have to scrape the rest of them off the walls. This one, I removed their mouth and their nose, but not their need for oxygen. And this one, well, to be honest, they were pissing me off quite a lot with their speeches of grandeur and how, even if they all fall, the hero will save us in the end. So I just stabbed him in the throat. A swifter end than I would have liked. Certainly far from entertaining, but, well, you do what you have to do. So I implore you once more, hero, put down that flimsy piece of metal. Its edge is far too dull to slice me, and it is far too light to be used as a bludgeoning weapon. Not a single mark will mar my skin, no matter what you attempt. You can certainly try, and you can tell your party how you failed once you've passed the pearly gates, if such a place exists. Hesitation, hero? My, and your party talked you up so much. Every time we encountered each other, you were always so brave, ready to defeat me no matter what, to the point that everyone in the kingdom was certain you'd beat me. But you can't. And you know that for a fact. Because even when our blades struck, even when you danced around my magic, you knew that if you didn't block, didn't dodge, just one blow from me would be fatal. When it comes to my power, You all may as well be feathers in the breeze, waiting to be blown away into smithereens. Oh, you're lowering your sword. But to propose a deal? Tell me, hero, what could you possibly have that I would need? I have half a kingdom shaking in their boots, ready to do anything for my mercy. All who would oppose me physically are dead other than you. Are you going to say something stupid like, I'll lay down my life here and now, so please don't hurt them? You are offering yourself? Elaborate. I did say that once, didn't I? That I was determined to get you to grovel on your knees in front of me. That still stands. Even if you are my enemy, your face is really my type, you know. My type being strong heroes, who I can make bend to my will, force them to cry and beg and scream for mercy just like the rest of the common folk. There really is no better sight. Are you saying you'll grovel for me in exchange for everyone's lives? That won't do, hero. That's far from being enough for everyone's lives, even if they are all pathetic whelps. At most, you'll save 10. I need something a bit more from you, if you catch my drift. Even if I believe the prophecy is half-baked, it still says you have powers this world has never seen before. And I'm willing to bet, if it's not because you're from another world, it's because some god or goddess has blessed you with them. Am I right? Well, if I am to rule the world, I will need a royal consort. A queen is fine to rule by herself, but if I'm having to deal with drivelling, snivelling morons day in, day out as I keep my power, I want to be able to come home to someone who'll glare at me, wish I was never born, want to drive their sword through my heart. Dear hero, I will spare the other half of the kingdom you so desperately wish to save, if you marry me. Don't get me wrong, I still do wish to see you grovel in despair, to cling to my leg like a pathetic little animal, as you beg and beg and beg for just one small mercy. And I'll get that. There will always be some common folk too stupid to realize the inequality of power and try to rise up. And when that rebellion happens, I'll have you prostrate yourself on a stage in front of me with the entire kingdom behind you, the entire remainder of the kingdom whose hopes lay on your shoulders. And then finally, they'll realize that hope was just a fleeting fantasy. There's that glare I want. The glare I'd like to go to bed with. You can hate me all you want, hero. But this is just how it'll be. If you want them to survive, you'll wear my ring, kiss my hand, and spit out fake affection, calling me your love. You're the only one who truly has a chance of beating me. Even if that chance is slim to none, it's better than zero like everyone else. So I can quake in my boots a little bit because of you. So, what'll it be, hero? Will you take that 1% chance of victory? All alone. No healer to mend your wounds, no shielder to give you a break, no allies to defend your rear. Or will you take the easy route? The route that guarantees the survival of the people who've taken care of you since you were summoned? I'm glad you're not as stupid as I feared, hero. To our miserable future together. Forever. Thank you so much for listening to my ASMR. If you enjoyed this roleplay, please leave a like and a comment. I have a whole channel full of Yandere ASMRs for you to listen whenever you wish. If you'd like to help my channel's growth, please consider donating via YouTube or Ko-fi, like Zero Overlord and Scrungle. And to my members, Klaxus and Obsessive Boyfriend, thank you so much for your generous support. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Mwah!